Hey everyone, Aaron here with a fresh new video, and today I want to tell you about 10 things that cost under $100 that you should have as a DJ. First up, we're going to talk about the gravity clips. This is a great solution for your speaker tripods. What they do is they just sort of clip right on the back of your pole, and then they have a little holder here that's flexible, and you just run all your cables, your cords through here. I've got about 4 or 5 of these on my lighting tripod. I like to run them on the feet as well till they get to the floor so they're not all dropping down behind. These are perfect for that. You get 2 in a pack and they cost about $4. I haven't had any break. I haven't lost any. But what I normally do is after I'm done, I don't take them off the tripod. I just keep them on. I pack it up, stick it in a bag, and then they're good to go. This is something that if you want to keep being a DJ well past a year, you're definitely going to want to invest in some ear protection. Before I became a DJ, I was a drummer in a band, and I used to play to backtracks, but this was before inner ear monitors, so I would just have a wedge, just crank that, and just blast into my ear all night long so I could play along with the loops. And so yeah, at nighttime, I hear a little bit of a... These are nice, they're pretty small and they're clear, they fit right inside your ear. You definitely want to keep your ears protected, otherwise you're going to end up like Uncle Leo.
You doing okay?
I still have the ringing in the ears. Sounds like the phone. Will somebody answer that damn phone?
Next up, I've got a headphone holder. I got this idea from DJ Rachel, so I have to give her credit. She was the one I saw in a video have one of these, and I picked it up right away. It attaches right here to your DJ table, and then this will actually swivel around however you want. There's a little clip there as well for you to put your headphone cable down into. This is a toy, alright, let's just be honest. You don't need this, but I like it because I like hanging my headphones on there, or like during dinner time or cocktail hour when I'm not really using the headphones. I will keep them on this little stand right here. Here's another little item that every DJ should have in your bag, and it's just some Velcro strips. These are great for cable management, especially when you're wrapping up your cables. You don't want to do the around the arm deal and just kind of like tie it in a knot and throw it in a bag.
Got a little knot here. Work on that.
Here's something under $100 as well. It's a little DJ controller. It's the Newmark DJ to Go 2 Touch. The case is $15 and the controller is about $90. It's a nice tiny little controller, as you can see here. It's got little jog wheels and it's got the pitch bend over here with the click. You got the play cue. It even has a sync button. A sync button. You got 4 pads here. It's got USB out over here where you will use it to either connect to your laptop. You can connect it to an iPad. The case is nice. Opens up. You got a little zipper pouch here where you can keep all your cables. And it fits pretty snugly right in there. Right here, I've got a mic case. I keep my Sennheiser G4 in here, and again, this is something that costs about $40. It's a padded mic case that when you open it up, you'll see we've got some pads here. You can adjust it. It's got those little, I don't know what they're called, little pillars that you can kind of pull out and peel out and adjust how you want to, so you can fit everything nice and snug. One of the things I had to do here, it doesn't quite fit the G4 Sennheiser perfectly, so I've got the head here, and I got the handle here, so I have to kind of take it apart to fit it all the way in the case. Got the power right there, batteries go here, and then on the front part is where I've got my antennas, where I've got the ones that came with it, and I've also got 2 half-wave antennas that fit on the front. The casing holds my G4 right there. I've saved one of my favorites for last. This is the Gorilla Mat. Earlier, I talked about as DJs, we gotta protect our ears. We also gotta watch over the feet. I stand on it all night long, and you know, when the dance starts, I pop my shoes off, okay? I don't put slippers on, we don't get super casual. I've actually gotten about 20-25 minutes through my drive and realized I forgot it and turned around and came back to get it. I will not do an event without this thing. I'll segue from the Gorilla Mat into another item under $100. This is just a comfortable pair of shoes, and to be honest, I haven't really found a pair of shoes that I love, that are comfortable. I need your help. Help me! I'm helping you. Help me! Here's another great piece of gear that you can get for around $100. I believe right now the silver ones are $110. They are wireless DMX dongles. You use these to connect to your lighting fixtures, and I've got these for the gig bar move that I have, which you can see me review that here. I also have them for my 80J T-Par. This is a great way that you can get DMX streaming right to your light fixtures without running cables everywhere. It has a receiver right here that this needs to connect to your computer. And then these are the pieces that will connect to your lighting fixtures. They glow different colors, so you can set them to whatever color you want. Just make sure that the two colors are aligned. I'm gonna give you a quick tip though. This thing drove me crazy. I could not figure out how to turn these off. On is easy. There's a little button here, you use a little paper clip or whatever, pen, and boop, turns it on. Turning it off, that took a little bit, and it actually took me to rage a little bit to figure it out. I'm sitting here going, what do I gotta do? I gotta wait till these things burn out every time? In sort of like my frustration, like, come on! I was like, and as I double tapped it, they turned off. So if you get these, there's nowhere in the instructions that tell you how to turn them off. So I've just saved you a headache and yelling and swearing, and you try to throw these things out the damn window. You've probably seen a lot of DJs talk about this. This is the Rock and Roller cart, and this is the Rock and Roller multi-cart R2. So the way you open it is they've got these little ropes on the edge here, and you gotta pull that and it clicks in, and then when you want to take it down, same deal, you gotta pull down on that. There you go. Then it will close back down. It also expands, it gets wider. I will say that when these are up, it's hard to get your shoe in there, so you will have to use your hands to push that down, unless I'm doing it wrong. If you're a DJ, you gotta have a cart. And this is just the kind of stuff that helps you stay in the game longer. The last one I want to talk about today is not a piece of hardware, it's a piece of software, and it's Canva. What's great about Canva, it's sort of like a dummies version of Photoshop. But Canva is just a drop and play design tool that you can use to create thumbnails, social media posts, Instagram stories. They've got tons of templates on there, fonts, and I use that for everything. I use that to design my YouTube opening. That opening I have in the beginning, I did on Canva. My YouTube thumbnails, social media posts, all that stuff is on Canva. I believe you can do an annual membership for a little more than $100. It might be $120. But I'm telling you, it's totally worth it. It takes all the work out of trying to design something that looks good. I built my logo on there, all the branding I've done from Canva. That is definitely an investment I would say make. All right, as a bonus, I'm gonna give you a couple of items that are
just a bit outside
the $100 mark. This item is $150. You've seen me talk about it before. It is my power bank. And I saw that a couple of you have bought them already, and I'd love to hear what you think of it, but I got one of these as a backup. And I can use this if I'm using a wireless microphone outside, which I'm not gonna do this year, or anything else I need to plug in. If I need to charge something, it's got USB ports, and this thing lasts forever. The battery is just unbelievable. This is the speaker tripod pole I use for my lights. It's the Telelog Lift Assist, and this one's gonna run you about $180. The way it works is you spin this dial around to if you want it to be locked, if you want to raise it. End of the night comes, switch the toggle all the way to lower, then your pole can come down nice and slow, however slow you want it. Gets it down at the beginning, log it up, good to go. Hey, that's it. All the things I wanted to share with you. 10 under 100, a couple of bonus items. Is there a bonus item that you would add on to that? Please drop that in the comments. Thanks to everybody who has been subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you like this and you like me, then you know what to do and just do that shit.